Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Holler with me, MUHerd37. So our last flight, we went from Chicago down to Roswell, New Mexico. We've now moved over to Phoenix. It's a different Phoenix. This is KIWA, not the usual, Phoenix that we all know at the international airport. But so in this flight, we're going to go from Phoenix back to Lake Tahoe. We've flown out of there several times, always going to Boise. Every freaking time we go to Boise. But I thought, it's such a nice airport. I would like to fly into it, so I thought that would be kind of cool. I don't know what we'll do when we get there. Look, there is another one to Boise. We won't do that. I promise we will not do that. We'll go somewhere like Denver. Doesn't pay a whole lot, but, I don't want to go to Boise again. It would be horrible. Every time we go to Lake Tahoe, we go to freaking Boise. Alright, but without wasting too much more time, got everything loaded up. Okay, KIWA. Go ahead and fly this thing. I just checked it out to try and get one close. They're all pretty close because it's not a huge airport. Alright, let's see if there's 9 or 10. It's medium. We'll go to this one. I just tried this one out. It's not too far away. Alright, we'll move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at KIWA. Not a whole lot going on. Got a couple planes over here. It's got 3 long runways. 30 left, center, and right. Alright, let's go ahead and turn these on. Get these. Parking brake. Move up to the overhead panel. Turn on the batteries. External power. All the nav. Arm the emergency lights. So we'll turn on the radios. Alright. Line the IRSs. And we're going from KIWA to KTVL. Alright, YouTube Transport 37. Cost index will go with 25. We're going to go to about 32,000 feet. Go over to the flight plan. Accidentally hit the thrust lever there. Departure. Going on 30 left. We're not using these SIDs. There's a ton of SIDs though, but the flight plan I looked up didn't want any SIDs, so we're going to go direct to PAR, which I believe is over by Phoenix. Let's see. Actually, it's not PAR. Must be PXR. I think my handwriting was just a little messed up because all those are thousands of miles away. All right. See what? I don't know what 2884 is. We could probably just knock that out. Alright, PXR. Then we will be taking the Juliet 11. And we will take that to DRK. Then it's the J92. And we will take that to Babbitt. BABIT. And there will be the J84. And we will take that to Sonny. SONNY. Okay, then we'll take the Juliet 5. We'll take that to Tilts. TILTS. Alright. That's that. KTVL. Arrival. You see, I thought this thing had ILS. All these seem the same. Runway 18. See, I don't know why all these are here. They all do look exactly the same. And it said it had ILS on the thing, but apparently not. Knock this out. Alright. Any maps yet? No, 2 minutes till we get the maps. Alright, we'll get these guys going. Actually, we'll do the fuel. Yeah, I always seem to forget that. I just hope we have enough fuel, because it did seem low, but hopefully. As you can see, it's kind of weird. You can't always get the weight and fuel exactly right. I try to keep the fuel right, most importantly for me. But you can't always get it right on like we want to. We'll get these guys going.
Okay, let's start with a cockpit preparation
We
checklist.
went on the flaps.
Batteries,
Both
electrical
on.
power,
And the external power is on.
navigation lights,
Temp.
Set on.
Tahoe's
engine
3
master,
Both off.
engine mode selector,
and
Check
1029.
landing gear lever,
Checked.
parking brake,
On.
flaps,
Check position.
speed brake lever,
Check retracted.
thrust levers,
Idle.
transponder mode,
Checked. Standby.
radio control panel,
On.
Alright,
ECAM
1023, and that is correct. So at least that
Checked.
one works.
anti-skid,
On.
This is
flight director.
32,000.
On.
emergency lights,
Checked and armed.
no smoking signs,
Set on.
anti-ice,
Off.
probe window
Here we
heat,
go, we've got our this up.
Auto.
air condition,
Checked.
ventilation panel,
Is checked.
electric panel,
Checked.
fuel pumps,
Alright, that looks good.
Set on.
hydraulics,
Is checked.
brake pressure,
Turn this on. I don't think we'll have any precipitation. Maybe at Lake Tahoe we probably will. See if we can
Set.
go ahead and close the
ground
doors.
proximity warning system,
On.
electronic flight control system,
On.
Ah, see, it opened it
Gears.
back up. The bastards.
Checked.
emergency equipment,
It's so stupid.
Is checked.
They won't let you
Checklist
close the door
complete.
until they want it closed. It's like, come on, man. Let me control the plane.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Cool. Alright, come on.
Okay, let's do the before start checklist.
Why are you taking so long?
windows and doors,
Code.
I'm going to take a look out here real quick. Just see about how far we got to go. A little ways. What is that? Alright, they've got the APU on. So it's probably APU bleed that they're waiting on.
external power,
Disconnected and off.
cabin signs,
Set on.
thrust levers,
Idle.
parking brake,
On.
barrel reference,
1, 0, 2, 3.
1, 0, 2, 3, check, beacon lights,
Set on.
checklist complete,
Alright. Got our pushback. I don't know how far we need to go. We need to get our tail to the left. Do know that. Well, it sounds like everything just went off. Alright, I don't know how many we should go. Let's go like, it was a good deal back. I think about 18. Such a guessing. I'll go 17.
Fly deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, ground, we have ATC clearance. Push and start now. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger. departure.
You know, when we were out there, it didn't sound like a jet aircraft started up.
The ground equipment and stairs are clear, all doors are closed. Steering pin is in position, and we're ready when you are, Captain.
Start pushback.
Roger, sir. Please release your parking brakes.
There it is.
Parking brakes released.
Start and pushback. You can start both engines at your discretion, Captain.
It is okay.
Alright, engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
Sounded like a turboprop starting up when we were out there. There's nothing around over here. Only got the 2 jets over to our right. On our way to Lake Tahoe. I just hope we have enough fuel, because I am a little worried about that. Just from doing the flight planner. Or not the flight planner, but the fuel planner. Well, on the weird side. It's only like 500 some miles though, so it should be alright.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
They're fairly heavy. Engine 1?
Starting number 1.
I don't think we went back far enough. I don't even think we went close to being back far enough. Oh well. It's just such a freaking guessing game. Does this thing say knows something disconnect or something? No idea what that is. I guess we're going to end up kind of close. Over here.
Engine 1 stabilized.
We've got a taxi. See the runway over here. I don't know where the heck we taxi to be quite honest. Oh, no, okay, I don't think the runways are over here. I was going to say, I hope we weren't supposed to taxi over there. I don't think the runways go quite over that far. Looks like we're over here. Alright, well, we were kind of close.
Pushback is complete, Captain. Please set your parking brakes.
Could have gone to 18.
Parking brakes are set.
Okay then, Captain. Tow bar disconnected. You know steering pin is removed. All clear. Signal on the right. Have a good run, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, gotta wait on the after startup checklist.
The after start checklist, please.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Check 0.
Pitch trim.
Set.
Flight controls.
Alright, full left,
Full left.
full right,
Full right.
neutral,
Neutral.
full up,
Full up.
and down,
Full down.
and neutral,
Neutral. Rudder.
full left,
Full left.
full right,
Full right.
neutral.
Neutral.
Check. Flaps.
Flaps 1.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
ECAM door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Alright. Parking brakes off. Make our way over to the runway. KIWA. I thought, like, every flight job going out of Phoenix was at the normal Phoenix, and then I realized this last one,
light.
the only one going to KIWA.
Set on.
Brake check.
Pedal pressed. Check 0.
Check.
No, I think we've
Auto
actually got to
brakes.
go up to the left and come
Max.
back around.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Alright. So we gotta go left and then make a right onto another taxiway. It's to make our way to the runways. Now that I think about it, I kind of remember that. So I tried to come up this way to park, but it was all small general aviation, so I didn't go for it. Although to me, I mean, yeah. See, it says small, but that's obviously not a small aircraft. I like to be where they are so you can just shoot right on over. Oh well. Alright, make our turn right here. Here we are. And then we got to go down to the right to actually get to the end of the runway. Pretty long runways. I think they're all like 10,000 feet. I think one is like 9,000 feet. They're all really long runways. I guess no precipitation, huh? Wonder about the terrain. Oh. 80 miles out, I guess there's some mountain ranges. Is there another? It looks like there's another taxiway right before you get. I think it just cuts around though. It's like the little triangle, yeah. So we'll just head over here. Going a little fast. A little fast. So there's some mountains and stuff off to our west, but no big deal. I guess that would be actually to the east. I was just saying off to our left. Yeah, there you can see them. Kind of cool having that map work and everything. I don't know if it worked in the Airbus X or not. I know I never used it. The weather radar didn't, I do believe. But I think that's like supposedly like basically almost like the only upgrade from the Airbus X to this. I don't know. I know this one's harder to land. Like I said in the last one, it's like we always end up high right at the very end. Probably taxiing a little fast. I don't know if we need to go all the way to the end. We will. It's down to 10 for our takeoff. See, this thing taxis quick even when you're idling, man. It's just... I don't know if that would happen in real life, like in an airplane like this, like if you just had the engines idling. Would it actually move? I don't know. Alright, we'll take this left up here. It's basically the end. Like I said, we've got such a big runway. We won't have any problems getting airborne. There's taxi signs on the taxiways. Although I guess that's not an area where you wouldn't be taxiing, so. Okay, we'll cut over here. Whoa, turn. Guess we could have gone down a little bit, but I don't think that matters.
Flight attendant, seats for takeoff, please.
Let's just check the runway real quick. See anyone coming? One there.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
TCAS.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables?
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Yep, that's right. We gonna take off now. Alright. Door stop. And let's go for it. Mention the throttles. Alright, moving on to flex.
Takeoff. Man flex and SRS.
Check. Power set. $100 knots.
Checked.
V rotate.
Alright.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Nav.
Check. Gear is up. Lights off.
Autopilot.
Autopilot is going on. Climb thrust. Flap 0.
Speed check.
Bye bye, Phoenix. I'm not sure, is that... I was going to say, I don't know where the other Phoenix is. Airport, maybe that's it. I kind of wish it was that Phoenix Sky Harbor that we were taking off from. We took off from it not too long ago, and then the Airbus, I believe. And that was just an awesome airport. I don't know if that's it or not. But yeah, it was one heck of an airport. I think that Sky Harbor was actually one of the best I've ever seen. I really enjoyed that. Alright, everybody. We are well on our way, so I'll go ahead and speed this thing up and be back in just a bit.
Passing 10,000 feet. Off. Transition altitude.
Barrow reference
check.
set and cross check.
Traffic.
Captain. Would you like some coffee? Enjoy.
Traffic, traffic.
Okay, let's go through the descent
Seatbelt
preparation
sign,
checklist. On.
Anti-eye, landing
Receive.
information,
Set.
Aero radio.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Initiating
SMA
radar
check.
tilt.
Set below.
Alright everybody, I just slowed it down. It went kind of crazy when we started to descend. It took us up a few thousand feet, unfortunately. There we go, it needs drag. We are really, really high. So, oh, and it gave us an overspeed when we were ascending. We weren't, from what I could see, we weren't even close to freaking overspeeding. See, we're at 20, just under 22,000 feet. Landing altitude is about 6,200 feet. As you can see right here is the airport. We go out and around a little bit, but daggone. We won't be so bad, but it really seemed like we just went way too high. It was weird. I started the descent and it kind of bounced, and all of a sudden our nose went straight up. So I guess we'll leave the drag on. It does look like, you know, we got about 12,000 feet, so we should be fine now.
Transition altitude.
Alright, it says 1013. Well, I've got it as frickin' 1029. This has got it as 1027. Let's see if we can control our
Set barrel
speed.
reference, Captain.
Barrel reference set and cross check.
Yeah, it needs drag.
102-9er.
102-9er. Checked.
Lights on.
On.
So I don't know, are we going around these mountains? Yeah, it looks like we're just going to go inside these mountains and then the edge. Around here, I guess. This only thing is, you put that on, you can't really see the line. So we set it like that, it's not so bad. Alright, we'll speed this up a little bit. Once that drag off. Alright, we should probably slow it down. Alright, so it says it's 10:28, so we'll leave it at 10:29. Man, we are like, going right at these mountains.
Approach checklist.
Because you can see the lake over here. We're like over in this area, I
Cam
believe.
status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Barrel reference.
Checked. 1029er.
1029er. Checked. Checklist complete.
Activate approach rate. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
Man, going right over to the mountains. Not a whole lot of room. This is kind of crazy. There's no ILS, which I thought there would be. Air hauler said there's ILS, and I believe FlightSim commander said there's ILS. Maybe it just didn't list it on the computer. Flight computer, I don't know. It's kind of a cool approach, I gotta say that. But yeah, it said it had an overspeed when we were ascending, and as soon as I saw that box, I looked at the speed, and we shouldn't have been anywhere close to an overspeed. So I don't know why it said that.
Speed check.
That really sucks, because we got more damage to the plane now. And if we land hard, we're not even going to know how much it was. How much of it wasn't my fault, I should say.
$2,500.
Sure do bring you right over the mountain, though. Jeez. I thought the lake was bigger than that. It is supposedly a huge lake, though. Extremely deep. I was kind of looking that up the other day.
$2,500.
Alright. Gonna be over here somewhere. That's not it, is it? Oh, there it is. So is there not even a freaking localizer? We got nothing, literally?
2,500.
Looks of it saying we're high. From the looks of it, you kind of come in here and then hit right.
Flaps 2.
Alright, I'm gonna
Speed check. Flaps 2.
turn off these auto throttles.
Gear down.
Gear down.
I'm gonna shut this
Auto
off.
flight off. Flaps 3.
Speed check. Flaps
'Cause I
3.
believe we should be left.
And flaps full, please.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Landing checklist, please.
It says that we're high. Thanks for
Landing
that.
gear.
Down and lock. 3 green.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
On.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Landing memo.
Well, get
Checked
around.
and no blue.
Checklist complete.
Back on the throttles a little bit. So touchy, those throttles.
1,000.
I believe the lights are still saying that we're freaking high. Not really surprising. Doesn't seem like we're all that high. Look at these trees and
500.
buildings.
400.
Now it seems we're high.
300 above.
Sink rate.
2 minimum.
Continue.
Shoot, we're high.
Sink rate.
100. 650, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Oh my goodness.
Ground spoilers.
It was like we got pulled down to it. Did you see
Reverse
that?
green. 70 knots.
Man, it was like I know we were coming in fast, but daggone, it was like we got pulled down all of a sudden. Urgh. What a horrible landing. I don't know how we only had moderate damage. Jeez. I just cannot land this plane. It is apparent I cannot land this plane. My goodness.
APU on.
Oh, that was like one of the worst, but it's like we got pulled down, it
And
felt
the
like.
after landing checklist, please.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Ah, jeez.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
TCAS.
Checked. Standby.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
On.
Checklist complete.
I don't know, is that a plane? Is that plane in our... I think it's in our spot that we usually park at. I don't know what to do. Because, yeah, we park there. I think it's saying we can park... I don't know, our wings might hit that helicopter. I cannot believe that landing was so bad. I've lost the line. Yeah, it felt like I'll have to watch the video again, but it really felt like we just got pulled down all of a sudden. It could have been just my crappy flying, but because we were coming in fast because we were so high, so maybe it was bad, I don't know. Bad though. That was bad. No way around that. Parking brake. Cut the throttles. Ah, man.
That was a nice flight. So let's do the parking checklist and then we're
That
done
was
for
a
the
nice
day.
landing, was it?
Parking brake and chocks.
And the chocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt
Kinda
signs.
got this all off.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Exterior lights.
Turn these off.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Emergency lights are off.
Fuel pumps.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
Alright. Turn this off. Go ahead and kill that APU. Cut those batteries. And everything's off. Let's move on over to air hauler. We'll see the damage. Alright. 10%, jeez. That was bad. Not even sure what that is. Sorry, whoever was wanting that delivered. We ruined your product. I can't believe we did... man, oh day. Why can't I land this plane? The Airbus X Extended I was better at than this. I really screwed that one up. Oh my goodness, we must have had 5% on the overspeed, because it did go down. Jesus. Oh my goodness. I think we're already at our base, so it's cheaper to... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we're not making money on the plane now, that's for damn sure. Unreal. I don't know, me and this plane. Maybe we should switch planes. Because I do have a plane coming up that you all want to see. I was already asked about it, too. I don't want to go to Boise. You know, could you go to, like, Boise? Like, do 2 jobs? Where's Denver? Denver, you could, like... Nah, it's 120,000 pounds. I was going to say, you know, go to Boise, drop off, and then go to Denver. But, I don't think that's a good idea. This one looks like it pays the most. $363. Go down to Mexico. The only problem here is, where are you going to... Are there going to be any jobs here? I mean, we could go down to Mexico City, but look how far you got to go just to get to one of our bases. We could probably do that. It's really heavy, though. This only pays 56 grand. That's way too heavy. That's probably the one you'd have to take. 1,800 miles, I don't want to do that in a flight. Nah. We'll have to see. Maybe something will pop up when it generates some more jobs. It's just that there's not a whole lot that pays a lot in South Lake Tahoe. Freaking Boise. I don't want to take you all there. I think Denver's about the only thing we got. Everything else is so far away. And that Phoenix, but it doesn't pay anything. And it's back to KIWA, and I don't want to go to KIWA. Alright, so that looks like that'll probably be the next one. We need some jobs now. All the money we've lost. But anyway, that's this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was another crappy landing, I know. But I'll catch you guys on the next flight.